or watch it Never Free Network.
Everybody, merry hearth-warming eve to you and yours, from us here at Stay Brony, my friends. My guest this evening is one Mr. Chris Sargent.
Hello, everybody.
Chris is a Marine from Camp Pendleton, correct?
Indeed.
Yes, so he didn't have anywhere to go for Christmas, so we brought him up here, put him on the show. We're going to feed him some dinner a little bit later. We're going to jaw back and forth a little bit. So how is your holidays going? Are you having a good time? I'm glad to see all of you joined us. We're going to have a lot of really great things to do tonight. We're going to have a contest a little later, a gift, as it were, from us to you, where I have one of these.
Dun, dun, dun,
Dun, dun, dun. You know what this is? This is the gold sparkly Rainbow Dash card that you could only get in England. And then they sold them for like $4 a couple weeks ago. But I got an extra one. So guess what? I'm giving it to you. And we're having a little trivia contest a little bit later in the show. So you can get that. So hang around. And I've got some wonderful videos that were given to us by the guys at EQI a little bit later on. So, Chris.
Yes, sir.
Tell me the story about coming up here, because you got this wonderful Z car that we took a ride in earlier today to go to the mall. And tell me a little bit about the trip up from the camp.
Well, I started out like 12 o'clock, and I left on the way up here. It was good. I had some classic rock going on, Pandora. Was playing good music, and felt like it was going to be a good day. And I get up, starts getting darker, and as you know, I'm a fellow mustache enthusiast, and I had applied a mustache to the front of my Z car. But on the way up here, the inclement weather affected it. It started to rain quite heavily, and it got up under the magnet, and as I was driving, the wind and the rain tore my mustache from my car, and it was a terrible fate, a bad day. That's when it started to get bad.
Yes, but actually, a little bit later in that story, tell me what happened. Good part.
The good part. Once I took the turn to get on the highway 152, headed over here to Dusty's, the weather got worse and worse. It was, imagine a blizzard whiteout condition, but without any snow. It's just raining sheets of rain. And there was this highway, it windy and twisty up through this mountain pass, I guess. I couldn't really see anything, and pulling up on the road, and there's just accidents all over on the side of the road, and a lot of cars pulled over. There's people helping out people, but as I was pulling up past this one spot, I got around this turn, and I saw this family sitting there. They had a baby in a carriage, and then one of those little carrier thingies, like a car seat you can carry around. Mm-hmm. Two little kids and a husband and wife, and they were sitting there on the side of the road. Their lights are flashing, cars down, and I went over there, and I just figured I'd stop because I like to do. It feels good to help people, you know. And I pulled over and I stopped and I asked him, "Well, what's going on?" And he said, "I don't know. The car just kind of died on me. It started overheating and just shut down. So I went over, popped the hood. I'm a mechanic by trade, so I went and looked, and his radiator had a crack in it. So he leaked all his fluid, and just he was sitting there for about an hour, I guess. Nobody stopped to help these people. They're sitting there. The car won't turn on. They can't use the battery because they still need to get there. They're driving to their mother-in-law's house for Christmas, and just stuck on the side of the road in the middle of this mountain pass. So luckily, I had some Billy Mays Mighty Putty in my car, and took it, mixed it up or whatever, stuck it on there. I had some extra water in my car, poured it in their radiator, and they were good to go on the road. And I gave the kids, while I was there, I always have a big box of MREs in the back of my car, so in case of emergencies. And I gave the kids some of that food while I was sitting there.
Yeah.
So they were amazed at all the little goodies that are in there, and gave it to them going down the road. And just to tell how bad this road was, I get maybe 100, 150 feet down the road, and an accident had just occurred where a car had, how do you say it, veered, that word, off the road and was half in the ditch, and the police were there and he had to go around it. But I get a mile past that and an accident literally happened right in front of me, like I was coming around the corner, and it just happened. A Volkswagen Beetle and a Toyota pickup. The Toyota clipped the back end of the Beetle, spun it out, sent the Beetle into the ditch, and the Toyota half off the ditch. And we had to stop and wait there, and I was there for a good 45 minutes, half hour before traffic kept moving, and that's why I got here so late last night.
That's crazy. But you did get here. That's
I did.
Thing. And these, you know what? This is an actual Department of Defense MRE that these gentlemen eat every day.
Delicious.
when they're out on. Yeah. So we're gonna open this one because this one says it's brisket entree. That sounds delicious to me. So a little bit later in the program, we're gonna open one of these up, so all you know what our men in uniform eat on a daily basis when they're out in combat. So I think that's gonna be really cool to find out. Let's see, what else we got going? I got a list. I got so much to do. I got a list right here. So we did that, we introed Chris. You know what? We got a wonderful video. Ooh. You know what? I got a drinking problem.
You can see help, I guess.
I know. I can seek help with it. But we have a wonderful video from our good friend of the program, White Dove Creations. So I am going to find that for us right now. And come on, stupid machine. Wake up. There we go. There it is. I'm going to cue that up right now. And we're going to watch this little video, and we'll be right back in just a few minutes because she wants to say something nice to you. So we'll be right back.
Have a holly jolly Christmas. It's the best time of the year. I don't know if there'll be snow, but have a cup of cheer. Have a holly jolly Christmas. And when you walk down the street, say hello to friends you know and everyone you meet. Ho, ho, the mistletoe hung where you can see. Somebody waits for you, kiss her once for me. Have a holly jolly Christmas, and in case you didn't hear, oh, by golly, have a holly jolly Christmas this year.
Hello everyone, I'd like to wish you a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year from White Dove Creations, and thank you for being such wonderful and loyal fans this past year.
And that's our good friend Sherry over at White Dove Creations, who is sending her Christmas wishes to all of you. Thank you, Sherry, and we love you. And we're back. Hey, where's Screwball? Screwy, are you here? I know you're here. Screwy! Screwy!
Yeah!
There you are! I gotta get Screwy in here.
Sorry, I was trying to find my unmute button. I'm like, where is it?
Your new button. Oh, see, now Screwy's over Chris's face. See?
I am now Screwball.
You're now Screwball.
He's replaced me. What is this?
No, it just means Screwball has a new sexy body, you know?
I mean,
Marine.
look at this, Screwball. Look at these boots you get, Screwball. Look
Yep,
at
see the
those.
boots?
Look at
Awesome.
those.
Those are
Those
nice.
are the best I've ever seen in my life.
Yes.
I'm so glad I'm wearing them.
So we just heard a small snippet of Burl Ives. So, Chris? What are your favorite Christmas specials? You know, are you into the whole Burl Ives thing, or are you into more modern stuff?
I don't know. I think I was born a couple generations too late because I love the older generation stuff. The new stuff today, it's too poppy. I like the old feel. I love, like, on the way up here, I didn't have it at first because since I moved to California, Christmas doesn't feel like Christmas because I'm used to the cold weather, the snow and stuff. So I had to snap myself into it on the way up here. And I just started listening to it, and that song has been stuck in my head for like 3 days now.
Yeah.
So I was singing it the whole way up here.
It's the same way. I work retail, of course, so we've got on Christmas music like all day long. It comes on 5 times a day. And it's really great. Okay, I work at a motorcycle place. We have a TV, and for the last month, we've been playing Christmas Vacation, right? Chevy Chase, wonderful movie, right?
Indeed.
So yesterday, I go into work, and I stop into Target and go, I need a new movie, right? So I go in, I get Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah, this is great. It's cheap. We'll play it. And I go there. I get on the ladder. I'm about to put it in, and the boss goes, "What are you doing?" Well, play a Christmas movie. We've been playing Christmas movie all month. I said, no, we got to play motorcycle stuff today. You mean the same stuff we've been watching for a year and a half? You don't want me to play a Christmas movie? I put it in his face. Rudolph! Whatever. Fine, be that way.
Is that the original claymation Rudolph?
Yeah, the original one.
Oh, that's the best
Rankin
one.
Bass, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What? He didn't want to put that in?
No.
You need to find a new boss.
I'm telling you. We've already been discussing that. Yeah, I need to find a new boss. But what about you, Screwy? Because it's Canada, right? Canada might have different Christmas specials, like the raccoons. I don't know if anybody remembers the raccoons.
What?
You don't remember the raccoons, the
No.
cartoon show?
Oh.
Bert the raccoon? You don't remember them?
Yes.
Didn't they have a Christmas special? Didn't you grow up with the Bert the raccoon?
I have not seen such or heard of such a thing before.
Come on.
Screwy! You're my token Canadian, man. I throw the Canadian questions to you and you fail me.
I'm so sorry if I failed you.
You don't get your Skittles tonight.
You let us down, Screwy.
Oh. Yeah,
But
I'm
you
so
did
sorry.
get your Christmas
but
present.
for Christmas, for us,
Yeah.
it's basically shoveling snow is what I basically been doing today. Working, followed by watching a guy run out the store carrying a PS3 and Xbox, and I couldn't do a single thing about it.
So somebody ripped off a PS3 and an Xbox from your store today?
Yeah.
Well, like just grabbed it and
Grabbed it
took
and
off.
bolted?
Just grab it and bolted, and he's bigger than me, so what am I gonna do? Nothing. So I'm like, oh, so I just trotted on over to my manager. I'm like, yeah, you know what? There's someone that stole something over there. So we went on over to the security cam. I was like, oh, we got his face and his license plate.
Oh, there you go.
Awesome.
Security pays off.
Security pays off, doesn't it?
Security pays off, and
Absolutely.
that's basically what's my Christmas has been so far. And after I was done shoveling the snow, I was shivering like for a good 15 minutes straight because I was just so cold.
Well, that's because you're in Alberta. I mean,
Well,
come on.
It's
That's all they
like-
do there is it snows and they play hockey.
Basically.
Right?
Well, and skiing. I'm a skier.
skiing.
I've been skiing basically
Skiing.
most of my life, so that's my other thing to do. So
At some time, we're going to have to bring you down here and go ice snowboard. So we'd have to go up to Tahoe and we'll go like snowboarding.
I don't snowboard
You better-
anymore.
you better have some
Anymore.
like black diamond
Bad
runs
experience.
because I'll challenge you
bad
any day.
we got a story here. We got a story here. We have a bad snowboarding experience. Tell me about it.
I do snowmobiles. That's my thing.
I do snowmobiles too, but tell me about that snowboarding thing.
It was like my first time snowboarding. I went with my cousin, and he was taking me up. It was I don't know what the little ratings are or whatever, but it was an easy slope, right?
Right.
And I am terrified of heights. We were talking about that earlier. I cannot. If I know I'm good, like in an airplane, fine. Like 15 feet, like on a ladder or something, or on those the chairs that go up. I can't handle that stuff. It just freaks me out. I'm like, the ground's so far away. And then we get up there, and I'm freaking out at this point. And my cousin's like, "Oh, don't be afraid. Let's go!" And he shoves me, and I was like, "Ugh!" I've never been snowboarding before. I used to skateboard, so I kind of had an idea what to do. And I'd start going down. I'm like, okay, I can kind of get this. And I hit something. I don't know whether it was a stump that was hidden under there or a rock or something, but I hit it. And I just went into cartwheel mode. And as I'm flipping, I'm seeing that I'm really, really high up on this mountain, and I'm not stopping anytime soon. So I'm just all the way down. I ended up cracking my wrist.
Ooh.
And that's why they do.
Yeah, don't do that.
That's
horrible.
It was bad.
Do it again. Ow!
This one's all grindy. This one just pops.
Stop it.
But that's why I snowboard, skiing,
you
and
gotta admit, folks, that was manly.
It was manly indeed, sir.
Indeed, yes. So, let's see. What's the chat like out there, Screwy?
Oh, everyone's, talking about Christmas. And now they're talking about how they broke their bones and stuff like that.
I started a trend.
Started a broken bone trend.
Now it's going to be a one-upmanship. They're going to be like, oh yeah, well I broke my skull.
I broke my skull.
I broke my ribs. I've never broken a single bone in my body. I'm too, safe.
Really?
Well, Screwy, that's because you don't have enough body mass. You hit the ground and you bounce.
I would be afraid if Screwy broke anything, because he is a frail man.
Very.
And I would honestly be worried and mortified. Like, Screwy broke his rib. Oh my god! Call the ambulance.
Call the ambulance, quick.
Like, I worry for you, Screwy.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'd snap like a twig. I really would.
Yep. Hey, let's see if the chat has any questions for us.
I actually have a few I've been saving up.
Okay,
let's see here. Well, I have to put this one
We're going to do some questions in between.
This one's from Flare Runner. And question to all, what would you give your favorite pony for Christmas?
Ooh. Go.
My favorite pony is definitely Vinyl Scratch.
Oh.
So, tough call with that one, because Vinyl already is bad and has everything she needs. But I would probably find a place that's got just mountains upon mountains of classic vinyl records, and I'd give her those for Christmas.
Let her go crazy in the
just
vinyl
let her
record
just
store. Yeah.
I'd give her like a shopping spree of like $1,000 to just.
There you go. Yeah. Mine is cheerlead, of course. So it's sort of like, okay, what would I do for cheerlead? But she's a teacher. You don't want to give her a new grade book. That's kind of like giving your wife a vacuum cleaner or something like that. Something like that. You know what? I would probably give her a day at the spa. Aloe and Lotus to take care of her all day.
Seems like a manly gesture indeed.
Manly gesture indeed. Get away from the kids. Go Aloe, Lotus. Absolutely. What about you, Screwy?
Fluttershy's my favorite. What would I give her? You know what I'd give her? I'd give her a new fence for that chicken coop of hers, because the chickens keep disappearing.
They just keep getting out.
And she has to keep finding them, looking in the free forest. I'm like, you know what? That needs to be fixed, babe. So you know what? I'll fix it for you.
That's great, but that's not romantic at all.
No, it's just like
I'm gonna buy you a chicken fence.
I've been a carpenter most of my life.
That's like, Chris is from North Carolina. I can see that, up in the Adirondack Mountains.
I got you a set of mudding tires.
There you go.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Okay, give her a rare species of an animal or something. I don't know.
Next.
Let's see here.
Moving on.
I sound like that kid from The Grudge. Jeez.
Either one of those would work.
Oh, here, this one's from Crazy Local Girl.
I like her.
Question to every pony: what was the worst present you've ever gotten, and what about your best?
Quick.
I was gonna say you.
Oh, me? Okay. Oh,
well. Flippy floppy.
Flippy floppy. Yeah, my turn. Okay. Worst present. Oh man. I really haven't gotten a worst present.
Really?
Really, because most. If I get something from somebody, that person put thought into it, right? And so it's like they think that I'm going to like that. It doesn't matter whether I think I like it or not. They put the thought and the effort into it. They didn't like mail. I haven't had anybody mail it in, as it were, to get me a present. So I think the best present I ever got was senior year of high school, Christmas. I got a set of drums. I mean, a real set of rock drums my parents got for me. And my twin brother got a bass guitar, and I got drums.
You
So
got
that
half
was
a band right there.
right, half a band right there. But they were old drums. They were from my buddy. You know, it was still like a 7-piece set. It was all the junk drums that he had practiced
Did he
with
have a
before he
double
bought
bass
his new
or
one.
no?
No, it was a single bass.
Ah.
But it was like, I had this all the way around.
Nice.
So yeah, I had this drum set. And of course, I took it straight up to my bedroom. And the first thing I tried to play, Rush.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
What?
It's like, yeah, like I'm trying to play like Tom Sawyer. It's like I get my first set of drums. I'm trying to play Tom Sawyer.
Now you're gonna get that stuck in my head. I'm gonna be singing it now.
You got it. Absolutely.
Days Tom Sawyer, he
He
gets
gets eye on you. Spacey and Bays, he gets
spy
spy on you. Okay.
Anyway.
your turn.
Moving on. I think I have gotten one worse gift. Because I, like you, I care. If people give me stuff, that means you care.
Yes.
But I had can't remember who was it. It was at one of them big family gatherings. All the kids get presents. And if you know anything about me, you'll know I absolutely despise Apple products. Like, I'm sorry, but I hate money hungry stuff, and Apple just seems money hungry to me. So, I was expressing my dislike for Apple all year, and I wanted a new. I think I wanted a new memory stick or something because I didn't have one, and everyone at my school had one. It was easy to do homework and stuff. And I kept telling everyone, and I think it was one of my aunts or something. She went and got me a $5 iTunes card.
Oh.
And I was like, I don't have iTunes. I don't have any Apple products.
God.
I don't. So then I had to tell her nicely, like, thanks, but I don't use any of that. Best gift. I think the best gift was my first car. My grandpa, Papa John, gave me on Christmas. He gave me a 1969 Volkswagen Beetle that he was restoring, and it was front to back project. And I was telling you about it earlier. It was my little monster Beetle, and I got it, and he gave it to me because his back was going out, and he was an older gentleman, and gave it to me, and I eventually built it up into a 500 horsepower little monster. But yeah, that was the coolest thing because I admired it for so long because I'd never had a car like legit my car with my name on it and stuff before.
I have to take this call.
Oh, indeed.
Time out.
Un momento.
Un momento.
Side break.
Hi, Mom.
Hi, Dust.
Everyone, it's my mom. You're on the show, Mom.
On what?
You're on the show.
Oh, hi, everybody.
Yeah, that's my mom, people. That's Dusty Mom.
And I guess that's
my dad. How you guys doing?
Good. Good.
Awesome.
We just got back from the club.
Just got back from the club?
Yep.
How was the dinner?
Great.
Awesome.
Really nice.
Beautiful.
More people there than I thought.
Yeah?
So
That's
it was
cool.
good.
Awesome. How do you guys do
How's the
shoot?
show going?
The show's going great. We just started. We're in about 20 minutes into the show. So just wanted to say hello to you and Merry Christmas. And how's your shooting been? I know. Well, I'm going to explain this to the powers that be here. My parents are two of the best skeet shooters for their age group in the state of Michigan. So how did you guys?
I don't know.
Yes, you are. So how did you guys shoot this year? How did you do?
You think you're bragging.
I
My
am.
ladies' team won.
Well, obviously.
Of course.
Uh-huh. Yeah, we're doing good. Dad's shooting real good for the winter, too.
Yeah.
And our winter league is going great.
Cool.
So we're shooting good.
Awesome.
It's trap, Don, not skeet.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's trap, not skeet. I keep getting it backwards. We did shoot skeet when I was there last.
Yeah, that's true.
And I did okay. I hadn't shot skeet in like 10 years, and what did I do? I broke the first 5 birds.
You're a road.
That's true. That's true. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So
Well, you have a Merry Christmas.
You too. You guys have a Merry Christmas too. I love you.
I love you too.
Love you too, buddy.
Okay. I'll catch you guys a little later after the show.
Okay,
All
bye-bye.
right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
I feel all merry now.
So do I. I gotta get Screwball back in his call. How do I do that?
You hit.
Do I hit play? There we go.
Yeah,
I have
there you
Screwball
go.
back.
Hello, Screwball.
Whoa! I'm just like everything went silent. What?
I'm sorry, Screwball. My mom called, and guess what? I'm hanging up on your butt so I can talk to my mom.
Oh, well, you know what? That's nice for you to do that for your
Yeah.
mom.
Yeah, so my mom told my mom to call me as soon as I got home from the dinner so that she could be on the show. So that was my mom, everybody. So
Nice lady.
yeah, very nice lady, isn't she? Mm. So what we're gonna do right now is before we go to more questions, we're gonna have a brand new Christmas song sent to us by TechRat.
I'm excited
Are
already.
you excited? I'm excited.
Ecstatic.
I've never been so excited. Ooh,
Me either.
boy.
Except that one time when.
That's true. So, everybody sit back, relax.
And
we have-
enjoy the show.
We have a brand new Christmas standard I'm sure you'll be singing for the rest of your lives.
It's already stuck in my head.
Isn't it?
Yes.
I haven't played it yet.
I know.
Okay.
It's just that good.
I can sense it's awesome from here.
Cool. We'll be right back.
You're a mean one, Nightmare Moon. You're such a nasty mare. You're happy as a hydra and as charming as a bear, Nightmare Moon. You're a rotten apple covered with manticore hair. You're a monster, Nightmare Moon. Your heart is dark as night. You like to scare the fillies while you cackle with delight, Nightmare Moon. I wouldn't touch you because I'm afraid that you'd bite. You're a vile one, Nightmare Moon. Parasprites are in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a toothless crocodile, Nightmare Moon. Given the choice between the two of you, I take the toothless crocodile. You nauseate me, Nightmare Moon. All my cookies I will toss. You'll never get a date because you're such a crooked hoss, Nightmare Moon. You're a 3-decker potato chip, lemon, and soda pop muffin with squirmy worm sauce. You're a rotter, Nightmare Moon. You're the queen of evilness. But that creepy laugh you belt out, well, it's kinda neat, I guess, Nightmare Moon. Your soul is a mug of flim-flam cider, overflowing with the most disgraceful assortment of dirt and rocks imaginable, crushed up in a mushed up mess. You're a foul one, Nightmare Moon. Like a rabid, unwashed yak. Your heart is full of poison joke, your soul is full of gack, Nightmare Moon. The 3 colors that best describe you are as follows, and I quote, black, black, black.
You're a mean one, Nightmare Moon.
That's all you need to say.
That's all you need to say.
Really.
It's in your head.
It's there.
It's perfect. Perfect.
Locked in.
Another Christmas special to me.
Hooray.
Hooray.
TechRat,
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for that wonderful contribution to this show.
And I do admire her mustache.
I do.
It was quite exquisite.
Quite. Mm-hmm. How are we doing, Scooby?
I think we're doing good.
Are we doing good? We had more. Any more in the chatty box want to talk to us?
There's all sorts. Bring
Bring forth the questions.
This
sir.
one, questions. This one is from Chaotic Brony. Question is, any interesting plans for New Year's Eve?
Yeah. You know what I'm going to do for New Year's Eve? I'm drinking whiskey out of this glass. This shot glass, which was made for me by one Chaotic Brony.
Thank you, sir.
This is awesome. This has got Cheerily on it. I've already christened it. But on New Year's Eve, it's going to be awesome.
Rechristened.
Yes, rechristened.
Indeed, sir.
Yes. Go to his Etsy, and you can buy all this kind of stuff. Thank you. Next.
What about you, Chris?
I don't really have any plans. I get paid like a day early, so I'm gonna go to Sprint and get my phone finally fixed, and then stay up late and watch movies probably.
There you go.
I'm not an exciting person, honestly. So, like, yeah, just
You guys are having a boring New Year's Eve.
well,
You know what I'm doing?
What are
I'm
you
doing
doing?
our family tradition. We always, on New Year's Day, we always go to our big hill that we have right at the farm, and we all go sledding. So we have like 30 to 50 people that come to this event, and we would all snowmobile, ski, snowboard, all that sort all at once, because our family really loves winter sports.
I want to be there.
yes, I live in the desert, so
Yeah.
I could slay down some sand and
Yeah.
there's prickly bushes.
Prickly.
Not as fun.
Not quite.
No, quite painful actually.
Next.
Moving on.
We're going.
Moving on. This one's from I don't know how to say this name. Natiel, Natiel. I don't know. Question for all. This one's kind of like the other present question, except for, what's the strangest present you've gotten?
Ooh. I can do some thinking for that one. I don't know. Really?
I have something I can say to that, but it's not really that strange. At our shop at work, we have what do they call it? A gag gift thing where everyone donates a gift, you get a ticket, and you can steal or whatever, that kind of shebang.
Yeah.
And I this year I put in one of the old seatbelts out of my car
Oh, there you go.
because I was just
Yeah.
laying around. I was like, well, this is funny. And then you could like click it and it shot out the thing. We found that out afterwards, and I was like, that's awesome. But I ended up getting a bottle opener, like a used bottle or something. Just, I found this on the ground, and then that's what I got. But one of the people who put in gifts, he put in like 3 different gifts. You know, it was him because he wrapped everything in red duct tape, like wrapped everything, like you had to legit get a knife to cut it open.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it's not. I don't know if I could really say it, but he put in a magazine, some and a pack of that was
Oh no,
This is your military at work, people.
that was the gag gift.
That's a gag, all right.
That's a gag.
Your military at work.
Semper Fidelis. Yes, sir.
PG show.
Indeed, sir.
Remember that.
There's gonna be a lot of buy some
There'll be a
apples
lot
in
of
this
buy some
one.
apples in this one.
There are a lot of apples being sold here.
Yes.
I'm an apple salesman. Flim and Flam have nothing on me.
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Next.
So this one is from. One second, I gotta find it again. Where did I lose you to? I know you're out here somewhere. So here we go. This one's from Throat Jockey 96.
What?
Question is, I don't know. That's the name, Throat Jockey.
Oh, okay.
But question is, what's your favorite Christmas memory?
Ooh. Christmas memory. I think mine would be it's Christmas Eve, and we're like little kids. I mean, this is like my parents have snowmobiles, and we're probably 8, 9 years old, and we had a '68 Johnson snowmobile, 1968. And the neat thing about that snowmobile is it had the sled behind it, the carrier, right? The one that bolted to it, and then it had you could carry your family behind, right? So we had the '68 Johnson, we had this carrier behind it. So on Christmas Eve, my parents want to go out to get dinner, but it's snowing like a big dog, right? So we're gonna take the Johnson, right? So we get all the kids in there. There's 3 kids and my mom, and then my dad's on the Johnson, right, towing us. We go out the backyard, down the electrical poles, onto the ice, because there's a river that parts our town, right? So, and then we go down the river, we go up off the side, and we end up at a bar. Like, that's normally 5 miles away. It's only 1 mile if you take the river, right? So we're in there like 9, 10 years old, playing shuffleboard while we're eating. We eat our dinner. And then we're playing shuffleboard, and my mom and dad are having a drink, and we're just having this great time on Christmas Eve in this rural area of Michigan. And then it's like almost midnight, and they bundle us up back in this Johnson, and we blast on home. It's like, what better Christmas are you going to have as a family than just in time for Christmas? Be home, put the kids to bed before.
Go to sleep.
Go to sleep now. Go to sleep. Santa's coming.
Me? I have terrible memory, so forgive me. Honestly, I can't really think of a better Christmas memory than when my grandpa gave me that car. Because that car is a lot of memories to me. Like, I am a major car enthusiast. Like, I love everything about cars. So when he was like, this 1969 vintage Beetle, everything original, he was putting OEM parts on it. And he was just like, yeah, I can't work on it. Here's the title and everything. And I was just like, are you serious? He was like, yeah. And my day was made.
Which is awesome. How about you, Screwy?
Fudge. There goes my bad memory.
Fudge is usually good for Christmas, yeah.
Good
Let's
fudge
see. Well, every Christmas we always go. We always either have company over, and for once we never usually my uncle always comes, but this time he didn't, and he's my most favorite uncle. We nickname him Uncle Spud because he grows potatoes.
Delicious.
But whenever he's over for Christmas, it's like the best Christmas. All Christmases just are so amazing because he's like a comedian. He always has the coolest gifts, and he always is here. But this time he couldn't make it, but he said he'd be here by Christmas by Boxing Day. So. Well, hoping he'll be then, but almost all Christmases that involved him being here was honestly the best ones for me.
You know what, Screwy, you bring something up. Okay. I lived close enough to Canada that I could throw a rock and hit your shores. But for the life of me, I have no freaking idea what Boxing Day is.
No, I'm confused.
What the heck is Boxing Day?
Please
Other than
like
putting
Friday.
taking the lights down, putting the boxes, and putting them away for the next year.
I think that might be it, though.
Is that it?
Fudge cakes. No, that's not it.
What is it?
Boxing Day is kind of like Black Friday on steroids.
Oh, because people box when they go to the stores.
Yeah,
They're like,
people
my
box.
savings!
Yes.
Yes, that's exactly
Is
it.
that
It
it?
was just a
Yes!
promo, because they want to get the prices.
No, it's got to have something else to do with Canada. What's Boxing Day? Tell me what Boxing Day is. Don't lie to me.
Okay, so how it's basically is that there's the people who are the late risers on getting the Christmas presents, but what a lot of people do is they don't get Christmas presents till after Christmas. Boxing Day is one day after Christmas, so a lot of people actually get the stores want to get rid of their Christmas supplies and whatnot, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
So
you buy it, put it in a box for next year.
Say again?
You buy new stuff, put it in a box for next year. Right?
No, this is more like late Christmas shopping.
Oh, okay.
It's
That's
like,
all it
hey,
is.
I want a Wii.
That's
They're
all
like,
it is?
okay.
That's all Boxing Day is?
It's basically, it's late Christmas shopping. With
I've been lied to all these years.
So confused.
Somebody told me this was like July 4th for Canada. You know, this is sort of like some huge, freaking,
Celebration.
amazing celebration, Boxing Day.
It's a really odd thing. It really is, but that's what it is. People do late shopping.
Well, I'm asking Sipsy, because I don't trust you.
Yes.
Fudge cakes.
I don't think that's the truth. I don't.
Oh, wait a minute. Actually, okay, I don't know the history behind Canada, and yeah, that's bad.
You're Canadian! How can you not know the history behind Canada?
You're Canadian.
Because I'm Irish!
Irish Canadian. It all makes sense now.
It all makes sense. It all makes sense.
Indeed, sir.
Indeed.
We can utilize the Google machine.
But Pale Horse says that Boxing Day is to honor George Foreman for putting down the Boxing Rebellion.
Oh.
Wait,
I thought it was to celebrate him coming up with that grill.
He said George Foreman. I was like, the grill master?
Yeah.
Pale, I hope you're right, because then I sound like an idiot.
I'm gonna Google this now.
Yeah, we're gonna Google this later and find out what Boxing Day is.
I'm going to know, Screwball.
You know what we're gonna do right now?
What are we gonna do now?
We're gonna find out if this is edible. I think I'm gonna give this to you because you know how to open these things. Let's see what's in the MRE, people.
Okay, so basically these are what we get when we're in the field or we're out in country or whatever, because you can't always get like chow hall food, which isn't that much better, honestly, in my opinion. But basically, it comes in this pouch, and this thing is to protect it against all sorts of dangerous things from messing up your food. And it's a pain in the butt, but once you eventually get it open, you can use this as a cool carrying bag. But you have your main entree, which comes in a sealed box, and inside the box is a bag. Here's your brisket. And then, ooh, you got cocoa beverage powder.
Ooh, cocoa beverage powder.
It actually tastes
like cocoa beverage powder.
The opposite of cocoa beverage powder.
Nice.
And then,
what else we got?
What does this one have? Oh, you get a biscuit.
Ooh, biscuit.
These are weird filmy taste on it. And then crackers.
Crackers.
Which the vegetable crackers are the ones you really want to get. Crackers. Toffee cubes, which is fancy talk for Tootsie Rolls.
Ooh.
Then we have barbecue sauce because it's a brisket. And cheese spread, which is like nacho cheese when you heat it up.
And then crackers, obviously.
An oatmeal cookie.
An oatmeal cookie. Wow. They feed you guys well. Yes. They give you a lot of it.
And then you have this little condiment bag.
Condiment. Butter buds. Moist towelette.
Useful. And
yes.
there's
a couple of mints. So you're minty fresh out in the field?
Actually, there's a purpose behind those. That's gum. It's a laxative.
Really?
Yes, it's...
Oh, goodness.
Because when you eat MREs, it's straight protein on top of protein, and it gums you up.
Nice.
So, whenever you come back from the field, that's why they talk MRE loaves.
Oh, there's iced tea drink mix in here, too.
Yes, which brings me to the next thing. You have your beverage bag.
Beverage bag.
What you do basically is you have your canteen and you'll fill this up to wherever the mix says. I usually fill it up to like the 12-ounce thing.
Mm-hmm.
Then you mix it in, pour in your beverage and shake it up. Push it, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And then you just drink it out the bag.
Drink it out the bag.
Yes, everything is ate out of the bag.
Nice.
And then a spoon, which is your most essential tool
for
everything.
For that, obviously.
And then you have your heater pouch, which
works by chemicals.
It's like the hand warmers, but they react to water.
Oh.
Do we have water?
Do we have water? While we wait for some water.
And basically, how you make these, you want to try it?
Yeah, let's do this.
Why not? So you tear open your hydromatically sealed pouch thing, and open it up. Take your little brisket, which I had this the other day when I was out there, and it was actually wasn't bad. The biscuit was, but you put some barbecue sauce on it, it's pretty good. I crumbled it up and stuck it in the brisket. Yeah. And now it doesn't want to go. Alright, there we go. So, see how it's in there? Right? Some agua. And then, what I like to do, because it's really delicious.
Yes.
Cheese.
Cheese. What is cheese? Just cheese.
Yes, cheese.
Cheese.
This is your cheese and a thing. Here's a joke that people tell. What are the 2 things that you need in an MRE? Out of everything else, what are the things that you need?
Water and cheese.
No. Cheese and peanut butter. See, need before opening. Honey. Alright. So you stick that in.
Uh-huh.
So now you can have warm cheese and warm brisket stuff. I actually used to have one of these. It doesn't.
I think you're gonna have to take the top off.
Yeah. Oh, there it goes.
No, because it's upside down. You take the top off.
Yeah, you.
That don't work that way.
Coordination.
No, coordination.
You pour it into that side.
Pour it in there, out to that wheel.
Good. Too much.
That's it? Really?
Yeah.
That's it?
It works.
Wow.
All right, and then what I do personally
Uh-huh.
is I move the water on the little panel thingies.
Right.
And you.
I can hear it.
Yeah, they're activating.
Wow.
And then you take your box
Yeah.
and you slide it in there.
Slide it in there. Now, this is what our military all over the world on this Christmas Eve is eating for their Christmas dinner.
And basically, you let that sit.
Uh-huh. For how long?
About there is a fumes that come out, but we're in a pretty good area.
Yeah.
Position this. So basically, you have to tilt it up so it's tilted, so that way
The fumes go out.
Yes. And we let that sit. And while that's going, you could take, say, you want your cocoa drink.
Cocoa drink.
And
We got a bag.
this actually doesn't need the bag.
Oh, that doesn't need the bag. You can just put the water in it.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Nifty, right?
So this will be for the tea later. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so I get some more water here.
All right.
Aren't we interesting?
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yes.
And good. Okay. Now, to make this, you ever use a shake weight before?
Thank God, no.
Well, if you've ever watched the infomercials.
Yes.
And you just
No,
do
it's
that.
more. It's more like this. The infomercial is more like this.
Ah.
Right?
You are correct.
Is that right?
Okay. And while you're
Smells like
mixing
chocolate.
that up,
Yes.
you can enjoy an oatmeal cookie if you'd like. I like to save that for last because it's
Yes,
like
it's
it
good.
washes out.
Open toffee cubes. We can have some toffee cubes.
Want some toffee cubes?
Yeah. Toffee cubes.
Oh no, these are the actual.
Oh. What are those?
These are actual toffee cubes.
Look at that.
Little chocolate
Ooh.
squares.
Nice. Now you were telling me that these MREs actually have like prizes, right? Like the vanilla pudding.
Oh yes.
Tell me the vanilla pudding story.
There's certain things in an MRE actually taste delicious. Well,
These are good.
They are pretty good, aren't they?
Yeah.
I can't remember if these are the ones that are also laxatives or not. We'll find out later tonight.
Thanks, Chris.
Hey, I'm eating it too.
True.
You want something?
Share the moment, jeez.
Now everyone's gonna have fun. Okay.
Mhm.
Basically, excuse me for chewing and talking.
Mhm.
They kind of randomize what goes into them. There's a system, but it's random. You'll have your main course, your secondary thing you have a wheat snack bread, which is just a crumb, like imagine bread but like compacted.
Right.
Then you'll have your dessert,
Mhm.
which for us is toffee
Toffee
cubes
cube.
and oatmeal cookie, and then you'll have your what's it, starch.
Right.
So that's our biscuit, and then you'll have your drink, which is that, and then what else?
Iced tea.
And all that stuff. And basically, these things have about 3,000 calories in them.
Wow.
If we eat everything that's in one, like if one person was just
Yeah.
sick. They're designed so you can eat one for a day and be good.
I was saying there's a lot of stuff in here.
Mm-hmm. But you eat them, and certain ones have certain delicious things in them. Like, I opened one earlier, and I don't know, I squeed in delight, if you will, and Dusty did not know why. That MRE had a fudge brownie in it, and fudge brownie is one of the rare deliciousness that's in MREs. Don't get me wrong, there's some that are tasty, like Sloppy Joe, chili with beans, meatballs and marinara sauce. It's just there's certain like the desserts. Some of them, if you're lucky, have an actual Pop-Tart in them.
Ooh.
They'll say like seal toaster pastry or something, and it's like legit. You can get like I have a chocolate chip one. I've had a hot fudge sundae one, which is I've never had that more than that one time, which is weird. But mostly you get like a chocolate chip or a s'more or a oatmeal, not an oatmeal, but a what do they call them? The brown sugar ones.
Yeah, sure.
You know, the plain ones, and you get those and pudding. Vanilla pudding, I think, actually tastes pretty good. A lot of people don't like it, but the pudding, in my opinion, tastes pretty good. It's like, you ever had the weight gain powder stuff?
Yeah.
It's like that. You just take it, and it comes in the package like the cocoa powder does. And then you just add water, and you shake it up, mix it up.
Mm.
But the amazing thing is, through the magic of science, it ends up coming out as pudding. Like legit Jell-O-type pudding. And it's a rarity to get those because this year, I think I've had like 3 puddings.
In a year.
In a year.
In a year of MRE eating.
Yes.
How many cases is that?
That's like for the whole year. That's like 12 cases of MREs.
12 cases at what? 15 or 20 in a case?
There's 12 in a box.
12 in a case. Wow. That's it's sort of like the little. That's the little thing. It's like the little. It's like a crane game. It's like, oh, I got the pudding. It's, oh, nice. But yes, let's check on our brisket. Yes. What I like to do to ensure they're cooked properly. That one doesn't seem to heat up right. Is I'll take it out and I'll flip whatever it is so the other side cooks, like some kind of George Foreman stuff. There you go.
Take that boxer day. Then you slide that back in the package. Oh no. Ah! That's hot.
I bet that's hot.
That's a little warm, a little toasty even. And then seal it back up, stick it back in the box for like another 5 minutes or so. That is really not cold.
It's really not cold, man.
Oh, it's going away now.
It's gonna be hot enough to cook that. Yeah, it's gonna be hot.
Okay, so
okay,
that's still cooking.
Mm-hmm.
What do we got? You want to try the biscuit?
Yeah, get the biscuit out.
So
are we being boring? Hopefully not, because I'm trying.
I hope this is entertaining.
Hopefully this is entertaining because this is what your military is out there in the world doing for you. On their Christmas Eve, this is what they get to eat.
Diarrhea fudge.
Diarrhea fudge.
It's just making them hungry.
Is it? Oh, look at that. This looks like a sea biscuit like you would get in the Navy. You know, back in the 1800s. You know, it's like you got this little, ration biscuit.
Basically, it's designed to like fill you up. It is a biscuit, but it's compact. When you take like 3 pieces of bread and you just squish them.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
That's what it is.
It's just super bread.
It's like super dense superfood bread kind of thing.
Yes.
It's really
and dehydrated.
It's really flaky. It's soft. It's not hard like you would think. I'm sure put a little brisket on that. It's like, oh, that'd be tasty.
What I do is with the brisket,
break it up.
You break it up and mix it in there, and then if you're really feeling really good, you can mix in the barbecue sauce with it.
Ooh.
I don't normally do barbecue sauce. I haven't tried the barbecue sauce with the brisket yet.
I don't know. That's good. Put that down there.
The crackers are their own kind of animal. I'm sorry, thing. We might have to use the vacuum later. I think whoever designed these crackers is an evil person because you see, it's a solid brick, right? Right?
Yeah. Solid brick of crackers.
So you open it and try to pull one apart.
Then they're all broken.
Then it just falls apart.
It's just broken. I don't know. Now, if they were a little buttery, they'd be better, but they're not bad.
That's why the vegetable ones, they're like wheat thins.
Okay.
So they come with their own taste, but I love getting those, and you get the cheese spread with jalapenos in it.
Yes.
And it's like...
it's a little dry, but again, it's a cracker.
Everything in this thing is dry. It's dehydrated food.
It's dehydrated food. It's like Dusty. It tastes a little dry. I wonder why. Well, it's dehydrated food, you idiot! Well, that would be right.
Quite peculiar indeed. Okay, why not make some tea, I guess?
No, that's all right. That's good.
No, you want to make some
Okay, cool. Let's open this thing up.
Okay. Yeah, it has little thingies so you can just rip it. I think some of them
Tea.
have cider in it too.
Really?
They'll have
I
cider
have to
instead
buy
of
some
tea.
Butterbuds.
That's I think some kind of flavored stuff you sprinkle over it.
What is this? Oh,
That's field.
Field towelette.
Yeah, that's in the field you don't really have.
I'm sure in the field you guys are keeping this for other uses.
Yeah. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah.
Anyway, water, good sir.
Water coming up. I'm the water boy.
So this is your tea powder
Okay, powder.
and your water
I
straw.
lost my straw.
Look at the deliciousness. Keep it coming. That's good. I cannot vouch for the tastiness of the tea because the tea mixes itself up every time I drink it. It'll be good one time and then it'll be disgusting another time.
Disgusting.
And same as everything, you just shake
it up.
mix, mash. There's a lot of shaking involved in an MRE. It's a good cardio workout. Try some tea.
Okay.
Try not to spill it on.
Try not to spill it on myself.
Yeah, that is a problem.
Yeah, so you're trying to open these bags up.
Yeah.
Without spilling it all over yourself. Okay, there we go. Ah, there we go. Let's see if this works. You know, I got a straw right here.
Drink it like a man.
Drink it like a man.
Funny faces are a necessity when you drink this stuff.
It's kind of a weak Lipton's tea.
Yes, it is.
It's kind of weak.
But
It's tea.
It's underflavored by a lot.
Underflavored by a lot. But yeah, it's tea.
Are you ready for the main course?
Let's do it.
All right. I think it's been ample time.
Really, it's really quick. I mean, it's only been in there, what, 10 minutes?
About.
10 minutes?
And you get some fan. If you go anywhere else, you think it's
Oh, you know what? I gotta put on something. I gotta be manly to eat this.
Oh, let's
Okay.
do it.
I gotta be real manly to eat this. Okay.
Where's Chuck Norris?
Are we good? Awesome.
Have you seen him today?
You know what? I did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he Twittered me earlier. Wow, steamy hot.
Yes, it. Well, yeah. You mix up the temperature. More mixing and mashing.
We gotta get our military issue gray spoon.
It's brown, Dusty.
Sort of brown.
Okay, so normally with an MRE,
Mhm.
I'd rip it that way.
Kind of like that.
Yeah, but this one is more soupy.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna actually use the guidelines and cut it top across.
Yes.
Because I am terrified of spilling it all over your amazing carpet.
Open it like a man. Rawr.
Spoon, please.
Spoon.
And then. Oh no! There we go.
I'm sure the smell is what the dog's downstairs in about 2 minutes.
Oh yes, they will.
All right, here we go.
Oh, another
well.
thing. Where's your little handy dandy supply bag?
Right here.
You need some salt.
Oh, because this thing is not salted.
No, it is, but you need salt.
Okay.
Salt locks in.
The flavor.
Well, besides that, your water.
Oh, that's right.
So, believe it or not, salt is. You don't need that much.
Are we having fun yet, folks? Because I think we're having a good time.
That's gonna be.
Wow, it's hot.
Yes, it's. I told
Wow.
you. You either get lava or you get not cooked.
Wow, this.
Oh yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, okay. No, we're gonna put some of this out here.
Let everybody see.
Let everybody see this.
You have to scoop it out like dog food.
Shush. Okay, look at that. Doesn't that look good?
Good eats.
Good eats.
Good.
I'm gonna take a
And
nice
then
bite.
you get your biscuit. Where did we put the biscuit?
Right there. Biscuit's right here.
And then crumble that up.
Crumble
Let's try
that.
it with some barbecue.
Okay.
Forget you, bag.
Forget you, bag. I'm gonna crumble up some biscuit in here. Like that. Yes. Ow.
You thought that stuffing was manly.
You did. Oh, yeah, this is good stuff. All right, here we go.
Want to do some barbecue?
Yeah. Put me a little bit of barbecue on there.
If it wants to open.
Throw that on there. Oh, yeah. Doesn't that look good?
Put that right
Yeah.
there so it don't get all
Look
over
at
the
that,
place.
Smells good. Oh, yeah, I did that. That's good.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And then, since we got our nice warm cheese, we can...
Yes. Put on crackers.
Indeed, sir.
Yes.
Thing, the second plate.
I'm telling you, folks, this is good stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm telling you, I'll be trading everybody, the freaking chicken MREs for this. Pretty good.
Alright, so there's our cracker squares.
Or pieces.
Cracker particles.
Mm-hmm.
Teeth are essential to MREs.
Yes.
You can't get any...
Anybody who just got here is going, what does this have to do with Christmas?
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas from the foxhole in Afghanistan.
Alright, try that. Oh, that came out
Wow.
really good. That's the best cheese I've ever done. I'm so proud of myself.
I'm telling you.
Better now?
Kind of like a better version of Alvita.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not bad.
Well, if you don't have time to heat it up, it just comes out like a... Imagine Play-Doh, but yellow. And then really greasy.
Oh.
Yeah, try that thing. That's good stuff. Try that.
A-Track actually wants to ask about the hot dog MREs and tell them that I say they're the worst ever.
The hot dog MREs.
Yes.
Never had a hot dog MRE. That must be an Army one. Army gets all the good stuff.
He
Air
says
Force.
you'd think they'd be good, but no, they're horrible.
Air Force.
Well, I'm a hot dog enthusiast.
You know, now you know what we're down to? We're down to cookies. Where's the cookie?
Ah, yes.
We're down to cookie.
Alright.
Oh yeah, some cocoa. Cookie and some cocoa. So
I'd mix it up more. There's probably some at the bottom.
good.
Same with the cracker. The cookie kind of crumbles apart as soon as you open it. So it's good to have. This makes an awesome napkin/plate.
Yeah. I think I would need a straw for this. It's not bad. Let me see it.
Oh, yes, sir. Thank you,
I just poured it out here. It comes out as cocoa. Look at that. Yeah.
Would you like to try it?
I would like to try a cookie.
The cookies actually are pretty good. Not gonna lie.
Ah.
And there they are.
That is damn good. That's good.
I dip it in
Yes.
the cocoa and
Dip it in the cocoa.
mix it up, and it's scrumptious.
Mm.
We have
Yes.
destroyed your living room
We have destroyed the living room
in the
and
process,
showing you an MRE.
and that's what we eat.
And just think there's 15 Marines somewhere in Afghanistan sitting in a foxhole with all this trash going, oh, this is delicious.
And the most important part of an MRE is the trade.
Yeah.
So, say he had an oatmeal cookie, and I had... Oh, what's this? A fudge brownie!
I want the fudge brownie.
Now you
You
have...
know what? I'll trade you an oatmeal cookie. And I'll trade you an oatmeal cookie and some iced tea for that.
You know, if you had a wheat snack bread, I might trade you.
Oh, you know what? I got one right here. Sweet snap bread. There you go.
It's not the same.
Damn.
See, I don't know if you viewers out there can see it, but that comes apart. It's a chocolate brownie with chocolate chips inside of it.
Mmm. Try that.
Try that, beast.
Mm.
There you are, I think.
Mmm.
There are crumbs literally everywhere.
That is really good.
Right?
Yes.
That's why.
Light and fluffy with chocolate chips in it.
And then
How
if
do
you
they
mix
make
that
that?
with the cocoa,
Oh my.
the chocolate upon chocolate.
Oh my. That would be awesome. Mmm. Very good.
Anyway,
Anyway,
moving on.
moving on. That is an MRE. So, That's what they eat in the field, people. So on Thanksgiving, Christmas, Easter, when your military is out there in the field working for your freedom, this is what they get to
I had
eat.
for Thanksgiving last year.
Was it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I had what did I have? I had the worst one there is. Frickin' egg omelet. It's powdered egg and it's bad.
It's horrible.
You can ask who said that? Who were we talking to earlier, Screwball, about the hot dog MRE?
That was A-Track.
A-Track.
He's
A-Track.
one of the people behind Air Free Network.
Yes, A-Track. I'm terrible with my memory is foregone. I've taken way too many bumps to the head. But you can ask A-Track. The egg omelet, most people despise it, but there's that one or two weird people in the platoon that be like, oh, egg omelet, I'll take it. Okay, pal.
Weird.
Yeah, he says almost all the breakfast ones are, mostly.
Oh, yeah. Any of the vegetarian or the egg omelet, it's just...
Yep.
Because they're not real vegetables. You know they're not real vegetables.
He says the best are the pasta and such ones, the pastry ones.
Yes.
Pasta pastry. Absolutely. So, right now, we just showed you how to make one of these, but right now I'm going to play a video. We're going to show you how to make the manliest stuffing in the world.
So you can stuff your face.
So you can stuff your face with stuffing.
Manly.
Manly stuffing. This stuffing recipe comes from Thing,
Hello, Thing.
right over there. Thing's recipe,
Thank you, Thing.
which we will be showing you right now. So, if you want to get your parents to make this for Christmas dinner tomorrow,
He once was asked how he would solve global warming. His response was, everyone needs to chill out. Words of wisdom. The Wonderbolt Academy has retained him as a guest instructor. He teaches the most important course of all, mustache maintenance. A barbarian warlord demanded that he state what is best in life. He answered,
To crush the apples, to cake them before you, and to see the fermentation of the cider.
there has since been peace. And now, the manliest stuffing in the world.
Hey everybody, how you doing? Welcome back to the manliest kitchen in the world. And we are going to do a little thing for the holidays right now, because it is Christmas time, as it were. So we are going to do the manliest stuffing in the world. Stuffing so manly that you can eat it for a meal in and of itself. Isn't that good? I think that's good. So we're going to get started right about now. Okay gang, we're going to need quite a bit of things for this recipe, so get ready. Here we're going to go with some savory sausage. I like Jimmy Dean. We're going to need 4 lovely pieces of celery. We're going to need some bouillon, chicken style. We're going to need a good spice mix, steak. We're going to need some salt. We're going to need some oregano. We're going to need 1 La yellow onion, 3 apples, Fuji or Gala, good stuff. We're going to need some date nuggets, small pieces of dates. We're going to need dried cranberries, dried. We're going to need 2 packs of Caesar croutons. So that's all you need to get this recipe going, and it's going to be delicious. Okay gang, step the first is we're going to do a little bit of grilling of sausage. I like Jimmy Dean sage, it's a very tasty, but you can use any savory sausage that's out there in bulk. So that could be Italian sausage, breakfast sausage, turkey sausage, whatever you like. So why don't you follow me over here and we're going to get frying. Okay folks, the first thing you need to do is turn your oven to 325 degrees because you're going to be using that a little bit later. Second, get your pan set on high and put in a little bit of the olive oil. Just like that. Then take your sausage and get it in there. Good stuff. Just keep breaking it up till you get these nice little pieces in just like that. When it's all nice and brown, take your mixing bowl, throw it in, juices and all. Okay gang, now that we have our sausage done, we're going to chop some vegetables like we did last time. But we're going to go dice size. So, something like a dice. Okay, so we don't want to go any bigger than that. Got me? Okay, let's get started. And now what we're going to do is we're going to put in 1 cup of the dates. 1 cup. And 1 cup of your dried cranberries. 1 cup. Now, we're going to put in our croutons. Crouton. Dried bread. Now, the fun part. We're going to mix that all up real good, like that. Mix. Make sure you get it nice and mixed thoroughly. Okay, now you want to add your spices. A little bit at a time. Make sure you get it spread around in there. You don't want spice clumps. And mix again. And all mixed up. Oh yeah. Like that. Starting to smell really good over here. So now what we do, set that aside, and we get our dish. Stuck it on there like that. Oh yeah. And make sure it's all evenly distributed in your pan. At this point, you want to take about a half a cup of water, hot, and 1 teaspoon of your bouillon. Mix that up until you have this really nice solution right here. Now, all you need to do is distribute that evenly across all of your stuffing. And take aluminum foil. Get it nice and tight on there. Just like that. And it's ready to go in the oven. About center rack. 30 minutes. Voila. Look at that. This is the manliest stuff in the world because it's got your vegetables, it's got your carbs, it's got your fruits, it's got your meat byproducts. It's good for you. And you know what's good for it? Cider goes good with it. So, and on top of that, you need to feed your cameraman. So.
About time.
About dang time, ain't it? Cider, gentlemen.
Cider, please. Don't you wish you were me right about now?
Mm-hmm.
don't know how to hold this. It's just... They're like, it's a wine glass. No, it's a goblet.
It's a goblet.
Bring forth the... I mean,
That's my line. Buy some apples. Buy some apples.
buy some apples. Anyway.
Anyway.
Wait, you put too much emphasis on the H.
Saying what
Wait,
way?
Why are you acting so weird?
I don't know why we're acting so weird.
It's the whipped cream.
It's the whipped cream, isn't it?
Yes.
Whip cream.
It's the whipped cream, eh?
Hi.
Stay
Oh,
whip,
that it is,
whip,
Mr.
now stay
DustyKatt.
cool whip, cool whip.
We're sitting here enjoying a nice fine glass of cider, drinking top of the morning to you. Well, it's evening time, but you got the picture.
Mm-hmm.
You know what it's time for, Mr. Dusty.
I know what it's time for.
What time is it?
It's time for presents.
Aye, that it is.
Yeah, that it is. It's time for presents. So, you warned me about this box.
Yes.
Tell me about the box.
Well, it is a cube of sorts that originally came from London, England. Not really London, but it came from over there. Anyway, I got it, and after my gag gift thing, thought duct tape would be an awesome idea. When I looked around, didn't have any duct tape. So I challenged Mr. DustyKatt. I'm going to tape up a box, which is tape. And the challenge was to see if he could open it. Now, this is layer upon layer upon layer upon, you get the picture, of what we call recruit tape. Most people, it's athletic tape. And then I put on, it kind of fell apart, but that is electrical tape, red electrical tape.
Red electrical tape.
And I kind of made a stripe pattern. And then to make it extra festive, I drew all over the box with random things about Dusty and the show and Stay Brony, my friends.
So here's all the cutie marks.
With
And on this side, we got Harley Davidson and Yamaha and a dirt bike and my mustache. And on this side, we got the Detroit Red Wings and the Detroit Tigers and the Michigan Wolverines. And on this side, we got...
random slogans.
Yep. We got Stop Super Pinky No! We've got Studley Stallion Stash Off. And what do you use as a brushable? So, I think there's only one thing I need to open this box.
Oh, what would that be?
Hand me my axe, please.
Oh, good sir. Your axe, sir.
Thank you. Come on.
Safety first. You're gonna destroy the present.
Told you I could get open.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, yeah. Man knows me well.
Now it's a party.
Now it's a party where the Jaffa Cakes are here.
I've never actually had those.
Absolutely.
I saw a picture on Twitter, and you were like, and I was like,
yeah.
Dusty must like Jaffa Cakes.
Yeah.
And then I heard him
I got
talking about it on top here.
a box just like this from Acoustic Brony, who got it to me through Michelle Grieber. So, yeah, these are awesome. And they're going to be fresh. The ones I got from Michelle Grieber were hanging around for a couple of months because she couldn't give them to me. So these are going to be fresh. So, we have for you.
You got me presents?
Yes, we got you presents.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah.
I don't want to rip up the ponies, but it's Christmas. Keep box. Do not okay.
Yeah.
Oh snap! I got Future Twilight. I have my favorite pony, V Scratch. I have Octavia. I have Luna as Best Princess, because Luna is Best Princess.
Luna's Best Princess. Absolutely.
Which is why she is my background on my computer.
Yep.
You have Celestia. How dare you, sir?
His computer.
Oh, how dare you, sir?
So that one's for me. And this one is from there.
Interesting. Once again, trying not to destroy all the ponies. I actually needed a knife That is awesome, because I've been looking at getting a knife for a very, very long time, and I could not afford one.
Yeah, and they don't allow you to have these around.
No, I can't take that to the barracks. It's
Which is really, really bad. Yeah.
It's not.
Can you imagine if the front line of the United States Marines comes over the wall and everybody has one of these?
Honestly, I wear
That
a
would
kilt.
be scarier than hell.
I wear a kilt, so if I ever go and they're like about to get real, buy some apples. I'm going to carry
Marines.
a Scottish claymore in the battle,
Nice.
and there was a Marine who did that back in World War One.
Uh-huh.
Wore a kilt because he was a proud Irishman, and I like my Irish roots. So he carried. Oh, he was Scot-Irish. I'm Scot-Irish. Anyway, he carried a Scottish claymore in the battle, and the Germans literally were scared to death of him. They knew him by name. I can't remember his name right now, but he would charge at him. He would shoot his gun till it was out of ammo, throw it down, and just pull out. If you know what a claymore is, it's like
It's a 6-foot sword, people.
it chops several people in half at a time. And he would just run at the Germans with that, wearing a kilt, just screaming, just ah!
Crazy.
That's what I want to do. If I go out in a blaze of glory, that's what I'm going
I
out.
would applaud you.
I would just run up there screaming, wearing my kilt, and then just hack people.
Absolutely. We're getting almost too close to the end of the show.
Oh no.
We're really close. We're having a good time, but we have one more video to play.
But one remains.
But one remains. This is a brand new story told to you by Mr. Joe Stevens.
Thank you, Mr. Joe Stevens.
Yes.
Wherever you are.
With epic art by LTT Moose.
Thank you, Mr. Moose, for your
Yes.
epic art.
Yes. So, sit back, relax, have a drink, and listen to the dulcet tones of one Joe Stevens.
I can't wait.
Come gather round, children, to hear the story, The Derp Before Christmas. 'Twas the derp before Christmas, when all through Ponyville, not a pony was stirring, save that Pinkie Pie clone every pony thought had been killed. The muffins were hung by the chimney with care, though no pony was certain why they'd been put there. Dinky was nestled all snug in her bed, while nightmares of fanfics filled her with dread. And Derpy in her stolen Wonderbolt's uniform had once again forgotten the smell of chloroform. When out on the lawn there arose such a noise, Derpy sprang from her bed and tripped on Dinky's toys. Away to the window she flew like Rainbow Dash, crashed into the wall and shattered the glass. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow made it easy to see it was 40 below. When what did Derpy see with one frozen eye? But a black chariot pulled by 8 Pegasi. With a dark-winged driver singing Grand Fortuna, Derpy knew in a moment it was Princess Luna. More rapid than eagles, her ponies they flew, and she cracked a thick whip to scold them anew. Now Rainbow Dash, now Fluttershy, now Wildfire and Dew-Winged Applejack. On Lightning Dust, on Thunderlane, on Snowflake and Scootaloo with a jetpack. To the top of the Treeberry, to the top of the stall. No, dash that way, look out for the wall. As dry leaves before the chariot obstacle crash, so too went the chariot, crushing Rainbow Dash. Up to the housetop did the Pegasi explode, with a chariot full of toys and Luna in tow. And then in a twinkling, Derpy heard on the roof Luna hitting Rainbow with the sole of her hoof. As Derpy drew in her head and was standing in place, down the chimney Luna came, after Rainbow bucked her in the face. She was dressed in, well, nothing from her hoof to her rear, and she had a bruise rapidly forming on her ear. A bundle of toys she had flung on her back, and she looked quite surprised for Rainbow's sudden attack. Luna's eyes, how they twinkled. Her teeth were so scary. Her sudden appearance chased off Derpy's cousin Larry. Thank you, Lyra. Her long-faced mouth was drawn up in a grin. Derby thought her death would soon begin. The stump of a muffin Luna held tight in her teeth and set it amidst Derby's holiday wreath. She had a long wingspan and a mane like no other, and her voice when she spoke made the whole house shudder. She was skinny and short, a right frightening alicorn, and Derby laughed when she saw her, in spite of the scorn. A wink of Luna's eye and an earth-shattering shout soon let Derby know what this was all about. Luna spoke but a word, a consolation for Dinky, a wish and a dream, and a cupcake from Pinky. And laying her wings aside of her nose, and giving a shout up the chimney she rose. She sprang to her chariot, to her team made them vroom, and away they all flew with a sonic rain boom. But Derby heard Luna exclaim, ere her flight path did roughen, "Derby Christmas to all, and to all a good muffin." Need to fix my fire.
Voices singing, let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. And we're back.
Yeah, are we? Yeah. Oh, hey, we're back. How'd you guys like that story? I love that story. Was that story good?
Yes, sir.
I think that story was awesome. And we're right down at the end of it. So you know what? We're about to give away this.
Dun 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 dun.
Dun 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 dun!
So you stuck around, you get an opportunity to win this foil Rainbow Dash card
Prize time!
right now. I have a question.
Ask me all questions, sir. I'm not afraid.
Right here. Now, you really gotta be a fan of me and Screwball
Indeed.
to get the answer to this one.
Knowledge is power.
Knowledge is power. So, Screwy,
Yep.
clear the chat, because here it comes. First one to answer this question gets the card.
That means you.
What drink did I order at the Luna Bucks when I went to rescue Screwball from Nightmare Moon?
Oh. And somebody answered it.
First answer is from Imperious saying pumpkin cider.
No.
Try
LTT
again.
Moose says mojito.
No.
Mojito. I think it's a manly drink.
Jay Shattuck says cider.
Getting closer.
You're almost there. You're almost there. Keep
Let's
trying.
see. Speeder. She carries Speeder. You know I can't say her name right ever. Jack Daniels.
Nope.
Daring Bot says vodka.
Nope.
Yes.
Screw Loose says Molson.
Nope. I just put
I'm
the
just going
answer.
through all
I
the
just put
list
the
right
answer
now.
to Screwball.
Tired says Guinness.
Nope. Screwball now has the answer in the Skype. I don't know if anyone's gonna get this because it's
Yeah,
It's
that's
just
a
a
hard
rare-
one.
It was on somebody
I
else's
honestly
show.
couldn't remember. I'm like, that's why I'm going through the list.
okay. I've got a second question in case nobody can get this. You got like
It was
3
like
more minutes.
at EQLA when I was working staff there.
Mhm.
When people were waiting in the autograph line, I went into the staff little lounge,
Mm-hmm.
and they had cupcakes there for the staff. You just had cupcakes, and you had the icing you put on yourself. So what I did is I went through and I was asking trivia questions,
Mhm.
and that's how a lot of people remembered me. They're like, they added me, they followed me on Twitter. You were that guy at EQLA with the cupcakes, right? Yeah. Nobody remembered me for anything but my cupcakes.
Okay, wait. I think we have one.
Do we
One
want-
second.
do we want
How do I
Come
pause
on.
this thing from moving? Okay, there we go. I'm
got?
just reading up above because last time we did this, I kind of fudged over. Wow. I think you got it. Just doing a quick read.
It's
Okay,
my
yeah.
private base.
Gavin Japp got it.
Gavin Jap. What's the answer?
Well, he got most of it. I hope. Do we need the entire every single word that you have in that thing?
Yeah.
That's
That's
oh my
exactly-
god.
that's
Okay,
exactly
maybe
how
not.
it came
Gavin,
out.
you're really close. Gavin said triple cider morato. That's not it, but
That's
he's
not
getting
it.
there. So that's a hint.
That's not it. Getting
Now,
closer.
Everyone was.
You're getting very close.
You just let like half of
We
it
got
out.
we got 30 seconds, and then I'm gonna go to another question. This was a tough one. It's a good prize, so we had to go tough.
Come on, guys.
Boom, boom.
Final answer.
Nobody?
Oh, wait. Ah, damn it. You people are getting so close. But no, it's not any of these that are popping up. A lot of people say mojito. There is no
9,
mojito involved in
8,
this. There's no vodka. There's
7,
no beer.
6,
It's
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm disappointed. But I have another question.
Fans, I am disappointed.
So, what is the number on my racing motorcycle?
That sounded like what was that? Tim Allen in Home Improvement?
Yep.
Yeah. I can't even do it.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, already the answer is given from Otaku. Wait, does the letter need to be involved as well?
Letter has to be involved.
Letter is essential. Essential.
Otaku, you're so close! Come on!
Get it, Taco. I'm rooting for you, pal.
Same with Crazy Local Girl. Kind of got it, but there's a letter involved.
There's a letter involved. Think about where I live.
Oh, here we go. We got it. I'm gonna pause the chat so I do a quick skim through.
Let it rip, Screwball. We're all counting.
And yep, Zero Pony Lover got it. It is 57B.
57B is the number. You win.
And you get a prize, and you... No, none of you else do. But...
You get
You get a prize!
this card.
Congratulations!
Congratulations. You need to get your mailing address to Screwball.
Do it now.
So that I can mail it next week when all of this holiday stuff is over.
Do now.
Good. So get your mailing information to Screwball,
Please.
and we'll get that to you as soon as we can.
Please give the information.
So, with that, we're at the end of the show.
Well, thank you for having me, Mr. DustyKatt.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming.
Oh, thank you.
for coming down.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Thing, for being here, for helping us out today. It was a pleasure.
It was a pleasure.
Thank you, viewers, for having us here. This is delicious cider. I'm going to kill it right now.
Mm-hmm.
Good evening to you, folks.
Yes. Yes.
Goodbye now.
Thank you all for coming and spending a little bit of your Christmas Eve with us because we enjoy having you here. We enjoy entertaining you and having you here, or we wouldn't do it.
It's so much fun.
It's so much fun. So,
People want to know the answer to the previous question. Is it alright if we give it out?
triple cider mocha latte espresso.
Skadoosh!
Bam!
Bam! Bamses. That. Very close.
You were right there! Right there! Close.
So, from all of us to all of you, and the last thing I want to say is that ere he exclaimed as they rode out of sight, happy Hearthswarm to all, and to all
A good night.
a good night.
Bye now.
Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. We hate to leave you, but we'll be back soon. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Good night.